Hey, I'm away for a couple of days. It's 2 years now since my big awakening. So I have just come away to just say thank you to the people that help keep my world from spinning and quite frankly to stop me from bottoming out. What do I want to share in this video? You know what? There are 9 things that I have learnt, understood, reasoned with, rationalized since that big awakening. And I'm going to share those with you now. Number 1, we seem to have lost the idea of intent. Like, what is the intent behind something, behind some words, behind an action? We're all snap reacting now to absolutely everything. Maybe it's for performance. Maybe it's just we don't see a bigger picture. But we've just forgotten about what is the intent behind something. If I open a door for you, it's because I respect you, not because I'm trying to control your space. It is literally because of respect. What is the intent behind a comment? What is the intent behind anything? If I say that I like bananas, it doesn't mean I hate oranges. All right? Just think about that. What is the intent? We're all on different journeys. We've all got different things that are going on. So we just need to think about that. What is the intent? Because we seem to have bloody well lost it. Number 2, the privilege of love is something that I've been reflecting on for a little while now. And you're starting to talk to the people who love and care for me, who I love and care for. And it really is a privilege to be loved. And it is something that we should not take for granted. And it's not something that we should forget about. Certainly, as I think about the impact of what happened with me to, say, for example, my mum, and just what that love is from her to me. And I appreciate there are others out there that may not have been speaking to their mum or only speak to their dad, etc. The principles still remain the same. It is a great privilege to be loved by somebody, and that is something that we need to remember. So don't take that for granted. Number 3, the radical ownership of choices. So look, at the end of the day, nobody put a glass of wine or a beer or a slab of dairy milk in my gob. It was only me. Now, we might be able to mitigate some of that with the mental health side of things, but at the end of the day, the choices were still mine. Whether I choose to engage with a coach, whether it's a choice to go and get some exercise rather than lay in bed all day, these are still choices that are there to be made. And once we get to grip with that a little bit more, then I think and believe the world will be a better place. Your world will be a better place for it. So anything that was going on in my world, ultimately it comes down to me. There are red flags that I should have identified. There are people that I should have listened to, but it took a moment so shocking for me to get to grips with things and to be here for what I hope is another 50 years. And those are the things that I want to share with you about those choices that sit with it. If you're sitting there drinking 3 bottles of wine a night, that is not a good thing. Make a choice to talk to someone. Make a choice to do something different with that time. And I know it's not easy. I'm still here, being able to share those insights with you. And it's a very uncomfortable place for me to do that, to be able to share that with you. It is a deep level of vulnerability. But I do this because I want people to make better choices for the things that I have done. Let my mess be the message. Number 4, the digital landscape. And I appreciate the irony of me putting this onto not LinkedIn. There is stuff on LinkedIn. Come and follow me if you want. Onto YouTube in that digital space. And it's also a place of nastiness, of savagery, of reputational savagery. It's a place where we go to crush people. Whereas a place should be a place to inspire, to uplift, to energize, to amplify positivity. And we're doing that to ourselves, right? Again, going back to those radical choices, we're doing it to ourselves. We are making choices to shit on people, to crush them, to use the digital platforms for our performative gain, like sea lions at SeaWorld. And we're doing it to ourselves, right? Let's use the digital landscape for positive, inspiring, uplifting, motivational posts and comments rather than I'm going to shit on you to make myself look good stuff. And I may well have done this in the past, right? Someone's going to go, well, in 2006, you said this. I've probably fucked it up as well. But this is about choices moving forwards. Number 5, your inner circle. Something after the awakening, collapse, breakdown, burnout, but ultimately an awakening. I had to have a good hard look at the people in my life. And I'm not saying that anybody in my life was particularly bad or nasty or anything like that. They probably were. But this is about the choice moving forwards to have the great people that are right for me. And if you're looking in your life and thinking in people, they're sapping your energy, you feel angry every time you speak to them, then you probably need to have a bit of a think about whether them being the right people for you in your life. And if they're not, then you know what? Don't be afraid to just let things go. Not everybody who's in your life now will be in your life in the future, and that's just absolutely okay. And if you need to trim the noise for a bit to get your head together, to get clear on stuff, then that's all right. You need to think about what's right for you. Number 6, I think it's number 6. I'm looking at a piece of paper, but these old peepers of mine are not able to see what they used to see. The illusion of perfection. And again, I did this, and this was something that I deeply regret, is creating that world of strength and perfection into the social media spaces. And it just wasn't right. If people are thinking, hey, that's doing okay, this is nothing to worry about there. Now, what I'm not saying is you need to comment your whole life up in any way, shape or form, because that's going to lead you down another path. But certainly, the world is not a perfect space. The more that we're telling everybody it's perfect, the worse everybody else is feeling, because people can't measure up to that. And now I'm going to say, well, you're all adults, but we need to think about this kind of multi-generational impact here of, you think of things like statistics of people doing pretty rotten and awful things with their lives because they're not getting the same kind of generic worldly support that others are getting in terms of likes and comments. And these are generations that just don't know any better. As I look at my kind of generation, there's a bit of a no fucks given kind of side of things, but it's not always the same. It's not always like that. But certainly the people around us having a completely different interaction with these digital spaces. And it's just awful. We've lost the human contact, even the tactile contact. I'm writing letters to people and then getting the most wonderful messages back. They're going, it's so nice just to be able to open a letter and have something handwritten. So the digital landscape it's got to be changing, and that's certainly, and creating that illusion of perfection around it. Anyway, I'm trying to keep this under like 10 minutes, so I won't go into too much detail, but I will be putting further videos about this. So please do like and subscribe and all that good stuff. The power of 2 words, not yet. Certainly something that's come out of therapy for me is that you should have done this, or I should be doing this and I should be doing that, and it's really making me frustrated. I should be fitter, I should be lighter, I should be moving faster, I should be smarter, I should be doing this. Actually, it's the not yet. I'm not as fit as I want to be yet. I will get there, just not yet. So start thinking about how you can change some of the terminology around what you do or how you talk to yourself. And we can talk neuroplasticity and affirmations and all this good stuff, whether it's spiritual, whether it's the brain rewiring, blah. And I'll do more stuff on this. Use those words, not yet, rather than beat yourself up for what you should be doing. Not yet. I'm not as fit as I want to be. Not yet. Silence is not a strength. This is what, number 8. And people talk about dudes, it's men that aren't talking. Actually, there's a lot of people. It is not just men that I'm seeing out there who are not talking or who are worried or who are isolated. This is across the board. This is a strength is not silence. And also listening when people are talking is another thing as well. So being able to talk to the right people in the right way about the things that are going on. Now, there is a bit of maybe a hypocrisy or a confliction, because I'm not sure that if there was anybody in my life who could have talked me into making changes before I hit that awful moment. I don't know if that makes sense. But also, there were too many people in my life and there was too much noise. So who knows if it was all trimmed down. But certainly talk to those people, find some way to talk. There's mental health cafes that are out there where you can talk to someone in some more confidence, and there are ways that you can get access to therapy. Just do some searches. A lot of places are giving out blocks of 6 therapy sessions, so do some searching on this one. And the last one, number 9, the sense of duty that I have to return bigger, better, stronger, to share the message, to be a mountain guide for people's minds, to help people when they're lost. The amount of learning and understanding and psychology I've been on psychology courses, positive psychology, and I'm doing MBA psychology stuff at the moment. The learning about how the brain works, about how we work, about the insights that I've got years and years and years of information and insights to share with people to be able to help them to be better and find some meaning in that suffering. So I really feel that strong sense of duty now that I've been through the pain of the healing, and I'm not sure that that will ever be over. Like anything in life, we perhaps don't get over it. We just find coping tools or better ways to understand it, or working out what those trigger moments are. But certainly that duty to return and come back bigger, stronger, better for the world around, for the people who love me and for the people I love. And to be here in 50 years' time, maybe I'll just be here like a floating head in a bowl of fluid that's going around on a drone, I don't know. Either way, still be here for a long time to come. But anyway, look, let me hand this over to you. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, obviously constructively. Zero bullying tolerance on these things. So do let me know. I need to hear. If there's anything you want me to expand further on in other videos, then please, I'll say other comments before anyone goes, you're going to say the word commie, you're an arsehole. No, I was going to say the word comments, but then I changed it to videos or bits to discuss. Anyway, look, thank you for watching this far, if you have got this far, and I'll catch up with you in other videos. All right, catch you later.